Well, thanks for visiting us here at KTALnews.com as well as your Weather Authority app. I'm meteorologist Josh Marces, and this is your Tuesday morning forecast update. Hopefully everybody was able to get some shut-eye, just a little sleep last night. I know it wasn't the easiest thing in the world, especially with these thunderstorms kind of rolling through during the overnight hours. Now, big weather change today. We've gone from warm, humid, and breezy yesterday. It stays windy today, but it will be much cooler as well, so with temperatures likely in the 50s and 60s today, and that wind up to about 20 to 30 miles per hour. It is going to feel pretty chilly throughout the day, so as you step outside this morning, make sure you grab a jacket or a sweater as well. That will definitely keep you comfortable today. Should have more enjoyable weather tomorrow as well as Thursday before rain returns late this week, and I'll have your update on that in just a moment. As far as the storms that we did see last night, we've had some sporadic damage reports. We do have some reports of trees down here deep east Texas, especially down towards Rusk County. We know there's quite a few trees down in the Shreveport-Bossier area as well. So for those of you that do commute before 7 a.m. in the morning when it's still dark out there, just be mindful. A lot of the roadways will have tree limbs and maybe some downed trees this morning. But the leading edge of these thunderstorms should push out of here by about 4 or 5 a.m. And you can see there is some lingering rain back to the west, so we can't rule out just a quick pop-up shower through about 9 or 10 a.m. this morning. But once we get closer to the noon hour today, should start to see that sun poke back through, and eventually we'll see some sunshine this afternoon. So as of right now, we're pretty close to 3 a.m. here. We do have temperatures dropping into the 60s behind the front and still in the 70s out ahead of the front here. But by the time we get to sunrise, most of you hitting the roads here, I would say 7, 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, temperatures will be in the 50s, so it will be fairly cool here, and the temperatures should drop off through about 9 a.m. Before we see the sun come out, and the temperatures will recover somewhat. If it were a day without wind, this would be a great day with highs coming in the upper 60s, but today with that wind, it's probably going to feel fairly cool throughout the day, and you can see the winds initially relaxing behind this cold front, but as we continue through the day, that wind will be out of the northwest here at about 20 miles per hour, and we expect wind gusts today will be about 30 to 35, so that will kind of put the wind on order, if not just a little bit higher than what we've experienced the past few days. Of course, that north wind, it's driving all this cooler air down across the country, so that's why we do expect the temperatures will continue to drop off today. Highs about 67 in Shreveport and 66 in Texarkana today. Low 60s for Idabel as well as DeQueen, and that's where we could see that rain linger maybe through the late morning or early afternoon today, but I do expect you'll see some sunshine there later on. And then later tonight, our temperatures will drop into the 40s, so no freeze tonight, but we'll get those pretty chilly mornings back as we go through the next few days here. Let's take a look at your Robbins Toyota Futurecast. You can see the clouds kind of slow to clear today, and you can see the reason I've left at least a slight chance of rain in there through the morning. But as that wind kicks in, especially midday today, it's all of that dry air rushing in, so that will eventually push the clouds out of here. So we should close out the afternoon with a pretty good deal of sunshine out there, and the sunshine will be back in full force tomorrow and likely Thursday as well. Two spectacular days lined up, Wednesday and Thursday, as that wind will finally die down. And then our next rainmaker will be coming in on Friday, so look at your Robbins Toyota Futurecast. We'll pick things up here on Thursday. You'll see the clouds start to pick up, and then we do have another cold front coming through on Friday. The front that comes through on Friday, it's a little different than the one that came in early this morning. As of right now, we don't expect that we'll see the same kind of severe weather setup, and given that the front will be moving into some already cool air, our temperatures on Friday will likely be in the low 60s for much of the day here. You get air that's that cool. You typically don't see the widespread thunderstorms, so again, I think we'll see a lot of rain on Friday and maybe into early Saturday as well, but the potential for any severe weather is looking rather low there. In fact, we could see another inch or two of rain in some spots on Friday, so that will definitely be some beneficial rainfall for us. We'll stay cloudy on Saturday. I think some early day rain, but we should gradually start to dry out this weekend. The thing about the weekend system here is that it's such a slow mover that we may see some rain linger into Saturday as well as Sunday, but some pretty nice weather late in the weekend. Should be close to 70 degrees again on Sunday, so if you're looking to do some outdoor things, I think we'll be able to pull off most of the outdoor activities on Saturday, especially in the afternoon. but Sunday looking much better, and we'll dry out early next week. But I will say we are in a fairly active weather pattern. It looks like we'll continue to see these cold fronts every 4 or 5 days or so for maybe the next 2 to 3 weeks.